Moving on to D, it says, what is the slope of your trend line? Explain the integration of the slope in words. And again, you're going to be doing the one that you found for the runoff versus rainfall. I'm doing the sales projection one. And the slope can be found in the equation of the line. Remember, this is in y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope. So that 0.134 is the slope. I'll also write it right here. So I would say slope 4. And then it asks me to say, explain the interpretation of the slope in words. Well, what the slope means is that for every 0.134 on the, for every 1 year on the x-axis, the y-axis increases by 0.134. If it were negative, it would be for every 1 unit on the x-axis, the y decreases. But because this is positive, it's going to be increasing. And so the interpretation would be every year the sales increase by 0.34 million dollars. And just to make this totally correct, I'm going to say at the end, on average. Or you could say generally, because we know that for each year it doesn't exactly happen that way, but that's what the trend line shows. But on average, this is how it increases. All right, moving on to E. Estimate the annual runoff if the annual rainfall amount is 54 inches. Okay, so it's asking you to estimate runoff, which is the y-axis based on the x-axis of rainfall. Again, I'm going to be using time versus sales, and I'll just have to choose a different number because I guess I could do still 50. So, well, I'm going to choose a different number here instead of 54 because I said my domain is less than 20, so I have to do something between 1 and 20 for my E. So, yeah. Oh. Alright. So, E. I'm going to say estimate sales in year 18. I'm going to do 18 instead of 4 because that's within my domain. Alright. To do this, I'm going to use my equation. So ST equals 0.134 T plus 2.03. This equals 0.134 times 18 plus 2.03. Plug that in the calculator. So I say 0.4 times 2 plus 2 equals 4.42. And I'm going to write that out sales year 18. Actually, I want to say this one. It's technically the sales projection, not the sales themselves. Alright, so sales projection for year 18 is 4.442. So that was E. And again, remember, I did this for the sales at the time. You're going to be doing it for the runoff, which you created in the Part 1 sheet. All right. Going on to F. If the annual amount runoff was 1.5 inches, estimate the annual rainfall that's on that area. Okay, so this one we're doing the exact same thing in reverse. Because we're given the y-axis and we need to calculate the x. So again, I'm going to have to choose a different number. I'm going to just arbitrarily say $4 million. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to say for F, I will estimate year with 4 million in sales. Okay, so how do I do that? I'm not running out of room here. I will say S of T equals 0.34T plus 2.03. Of course, you will use your equation, not this equation. And then you will say, plug in for S of T, that's the y-axis. So for that, I want to plug in 4 equals 0.34T plus 2.03, subtract 2.3 from 0.7. Four, 3, 1.97, 0.34 T, divide both sides by 0.4. And so 14.7 is T. So the answer will be year 14.7, or I'm going to round that up to year. Yeah. Well, I guess. It'll be in year 15. But I'm just going to leave it as year 14.7. Because that's a better model for what you'll be doing in the next question. And box these answers. I don't need to box these other answers because I just got them off. Oh, I do need to say, so where I got these numbers, I got this one is such thing makes sense because I chose those numbers, and we can say from example graph. So I use these numbers and plug in the example graph. And then I got this one. Alright. That is how we do all of step 2. Or the rest of step 2. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, you'll need, so this is mark at this point and label, mark the point on your graph and label point E and point F. Don't worry about doing that since you guys do not have paper copies of the graph. So you just need to do the estimates there. Alright. And that is how you do part 1 of activity 4.4.